Phuket Extra is brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at XTRA Grand Beach Resort. Chill in the sun, sip under the stars.
Sawadee krap and welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at XTRA Grand Beach Resort, Phuket. I'm JP Mustanza. Here's the news you need to know. Lepang Beach is, quote, returning to the public after officials began dismantling the last two beachfront businesses yesterday that were deemed illegal. Over 100 officers showed up to Lepang Beach to pull down Beach Bar 2 and Paul Restaurant. But the owner of Beach Bar 2, Koh Tao, is saying he's happy to see the area return to the public, but continued to say, quote, to demolish small businesses while allowing investors of hotels and resorts to stay and continue to make use of the area is what I don't get. And new developments in the story involving two Burmese men who were sentenced to death for the killing of two British tourists in Koh Tao in 2014. The defense is saying that the DNA evidence that was used to sentence the two men to death was carried out by a police laboratory that was not accredited internationally at the time. Reports say the judge who sentenced the two men to death, in this case, based his entire decision on the DNA evidence, and it's unclear where the case goes from here. Saw Lin and Wai Pyo are currently on death row at the infamous Bangkok Hilton prison after being found guilty of killing David Miller and Hannah Withridge back in September of 2014. And a long sordid tale of lies, death, and money as former Deputy Commerce Minister Banyin Tangpakorn is in custody of police for alleged premeditated murder of construction tycoon Chuang Saiteng last year. Chuang died in a car crash in which Banyin was the driver, and police are saying that Banyin, along with three other women, were charged with stealing shares worth of 260 million baht from the victim just before he died. All of the women claimed to be the victim's mistress. Banyin, who was a founding member of Thaksin Shinawat's Thai Rak Thai party, is being interrogated by police as we speak, and the investigation is certainly far from over. And the country's hopes of making it into the United Nations Security Council were dashed yesterday after Kazakhstan beat out Thailand for one of the 10 seats. Kazakhstan won in the second round of voting, becoming the first Central Asian country to serve on the Security Council. Sweden, Ethiopia, and Bolivia were also elected for the 2017-2018 term. And sit tight, Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. As the date of the referendum on the draft of the Thai constitution gets closer and closer, Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha is saying that he will not step down from his post if voters reject the charter. But the PM did say he had a backup plan, though he declined to say what that was. Politicians around the country are pressing for answers, saying the people have a right to know what would happen if the charter is rejected. The August 7th referendum will see Thais across the country cast their ballots on whether to adopt a new constitution. And it was supposed to be a day of jubilation in Samut Songkhram province, but it was not to be, as an ordination ceremony went wrong in this video clip. The clip shows the ordinee and a friend in the back of a pickup truck that is burning its rubber tires. The truck then hits the gas and both boys fall out of the truck, hitting the ground, and one of the boys becomes unconscious. With the music blaring, you can still hear people swearing, and it is not known if the ceremony continued after the incident. And finally, a great story out of Bangkok, as several photos have emerged on social media of a group of people who saved a monitor lizard after it was hit by a car. The big lizard was found lying on the street close to death and was taken to a local veterinary hospital. The creature made a full recovery, and now praise is being heaped on its rescuers for their good deed. And that's it for all of us here at Phuket Extra. Join us again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Moving? Sending stuff from Phuket? Or maybe you need some important items brought to the island? PhuketTransport.com. Put yourself in experienced hands. Go to PhuketTransport.com.